Our tax dollars pay to keep our schools supplied with computers, books, and everything else that helps children learn. But Team 10 has discovered that hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of that stuff bought for 2 local school districts was either lost or stolen.
And Team 10 investigator Allison Ash joins us now. And Allison, it sounds like this was all about the technology.
Yeah, you know, and the technology keeps on getting smaller and smaller, like this iPad, and that, of course, makes it a lot easier to lose or steal it. Now, we made public records requests to find out how much stuff paid for by taxpayers disappeared from the inventories of local school districts over the past 5 years. Not everything on the list was small like this. iPads by the dozens and laptops, even desktop computers have disappeared from San Diego Unified's inventory. And that's not all. Computer printers, copiers, charging stations, cameras, and more. All of them listed on this document Team 10 obtained through a public records request. Technology wasn't the only thing missing on this San Diego Unified list. In fact, in 2013, we found out they lost 2 of these. Refrigerators. That's a pretty big thing to sneak out of the utilities management department.
There's no way to tell whether this is the tip of the iceberg or whether this is the iceberg.
Frank Engel is an involved parent and someone who is often critical of the district's lack of transparency in his blogs about San Diego Unified.
Without you doing this investigation, no one would ever know.
We wanted to know what assets taxpayers paid for that in the past 5 years vanished. In the 2010 to 11 school year, $70,561 worth of tablets, ThinkPads, camcorders, and projectors were missing or stolen. The 2012 to 13 school year broke the bank, $220,980 worth of stuff, most of it technology, gone. And in the school year that just ended, more than $86,000 of losses. The mother lode was iPads. Last year alone, San Diego Unified lost 115 iPads, 68 of them during a break-in this summer here at Crawford High. The thieves unloaded iPads from 2 carts like this one after breaking through an on-campus construction area. In another incident at Mira Mesa High in January, 33 iPads were stolen at a cost of $18,540.
And so you start looking at the infrastructure of the schools and the support mechanism of the schools to have that oversight, to prevent those thefts, to secure gates and to secure areas that have valuable equipment. I don't think the district's doing enough.
We wanted to know what Superintendent Cindy Martin had to say about the high-dollar losses. But a spokesperson told Team 10 she hadn't been briefed on the information. A week later, that same spokesperson told us Martin's calendar was too full to sit down with us.
If you're afraid of everybody finding out things are stolen by trying to keep it undercover, then guess what happens? More things get stolen.
Team 10 made the same public records request for missing items from Poway Unified's inventory.
Good. Yes!
The first list Poway sent us included the loss of 2 pole vault pits and 2 wrestling mats. There was also one of these, a tractor rig valued at over $10 grand. Also missing, technology. And the 5-year losses amounted to $377,973.
There needs to be an explanation. I'm sure, it didn't vanish in thin air. Someone took it, or someone disposed of it. So it needs to be investigated.
John Riley is a Poway parent who made an unsuccessful bid for school board last year.
It's just fiscal irresponsibility.
After I followed up with Poway Unified, the district sent me a revised list, now saying many of the missing items had been mismarked. Poway Unified takes the management of all goods and services very seriously, said a spokesperson in a written statement.
So that's money that's going for lost or stolen equipment when it could be money that's going to kids.
Now, Poway's second list of missing assets was much shorter. It showed only 19 things missing. The pole vault pits and the tractor rig were not on that list. The district also sent a third, much shorter list of things reported stolen. We also asked the Sweetwater Union High School District for the same information last month, and they told me they have no items categorized as missing, so of course we'll be following up with them to find out what that means.
Of course, we're all interested in this. We're all investors. As taxpayers, we provide the budget for the school district. So how do you put all this into perspective?
Well, you know, it's interesting because I talked to two people with very different ideas. One guy said to me, hey, look at this from a business standpoint. This is $1 billion business, and this is just a small price of doing business, just a drop in the bucket. Another parent I spoke to, though, said, you know, $500,000 in 5 years, that's enough to restore important programs like he said, the Balboa Park and the Old Town field trips that were so popular with kids and their parents.
And people get fired in businesses where you lose that much money.
Exactly, and it still takes away from the point what happened to it. It could be theft.
Right, and a lot of it is theft, and we've got more of this on our website, but they're now saying at San Diego Unified that some of these thefts may indeed be solved in the near future. There is something in the works. They're not ready to tell me about it yet.
So. All right, thank you, Alice.